Howard.
And first and last name?
Sorry.
All right.
Joseph Senti,
Can you spell that?
S-A-C-C-E-N-T-E.
And what say your first name was? Joseph?
Yeah.
Can you,
Eliza DC.
and can you spell Eliza and your last name, please?
Aliza.
A-L-I-Z-A, okay?
Deasy.
E-E-A-S-Y. Okay.
Cheyenne Lewis.
And can you spell that for me, please?
Shyanne. L-E.
Sorry, S-H-Y-A-N-N-E.
Yep.
Okay.
And Lewis.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
One more little comment about
Okay.
the mascot.
Do you want to just slide over just a little bit and show the mascot so you can see it more? Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Julie, do you want that mascot in the shot?
Yeah. His comment.
No, you're right.
Kind of like behind him.
Okay.
Don't lose him. You just got him.
Should I say something about the SUNY competition?
Yeah, if you can remember what Ty said, because that was
Yeah,
news
that's-
to me, so,
You stand where you're gonna stand?
Yep.
yeah, if you,
Yeah, there you go.
We good?
very cool.
We are really excited about our new mascot. It'll be the Eagle. Coming here in the spring, our costume will come in. We're going to have a naming event for that. One thing that SUNY puts on is a mascot competition, 64 SUNY school mascot competition, and this is going to be the first time we get involved in it because this is our first ever mascot.
Talk about the eagle itself. Picking the eagle as the mascot. Because I think that's a question a lot of people are going to have.
It's a symbol of strength, valor.
Okay.
It's inclusive too. You know, it's.
Might have to write that down.
We were looking for something that represents strength and pride in our athletic program.
Okay.
How about the rebranding, Jeff? How important is that, especially with, you know, kids wearing a lot of gear, you know, with their school logos on it? You look at Syracuse, you know, all the Division I schools. How important was it for you guys to do that, to have the branding? So, I mean, maybe another avenue, you know, merchandise.
Yeah, it's very important for us to have one brand. A lot of teams have just been kind of going rogue and just picking different items. Now we have one brand under one athletic department, and we're going to look together. And as far as the Eagle, it's just it's our single. Sorry, can you edit that?
That's okay. Yeah.
As far as the Eagle, it is a sign of strength, valor. It ties our whole community with Fort Drum into the brand. So it was really important for us to have.
And I noticed too that in the presentation, each individual sport, like baseball and basketball, all have their own individual logo with the new logo.
Yes.
So, I mean, and that's something different too, correct?
Yep. Every sports team will have their own logo. You can see up here on the lacrosse logo. That's every team. Baseball team will have theirs. Softball team will have their logo. So it'll be unique, but it'll also have similar ties to what our major brand is.
Can you also talk a little bit about the process of like how the process went starting from last year and like kind of different things that happened along the way that led you to the logo that you got today?
Sure. This was a long process. It took about a year. We went from a small committee of about 7 people, and then we did some outreaches to our community, to our alumni, to our faculty and staff and students, and we got some ideas from Eric Rickabach's company, Rickabach, and we put together some. What else did we do?
We did
Focus groups. That's right. Sorry.
To see
You added that?
if people wanted to be Cannoneers
All right.
still.
We did some focus groups to make sure that we wanted to be Cannoneers or completely change. The focus group really came out to be that we wanted to be the Cannoneers. That's our tradition. So we went with that name. We kept it. We're glad we kept it. We like that. It's got a rich tradition here at Jefferson. Now we just have a nice strong logo. So when we got a sample of our pictures back, our graphics back, and we got to choose the graphics. We got to choose the font. So it's a unique font for us as well.
And there's different varieties of it too. I mean, you've got the one up there, but there's also different varieties as well.
Yes. We have a primary mark with the shield, with the eagle on top, with a straight across, and we use our athletic one with a rounded crest. And then we have secondary with a star, J with a star, J with the crossed cannon. So we're very happy. Very.
Talk about the graphic that you showed about what you're gonna do in the gym, like on the floor and on the wall and stuff. I mean, that looks
David
pretty-
Bohal is going to put that up in his spare time.
Now that I'm not coaching, I'll have time.
But I mean, that looks pretty neat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a whole new change to the interior of the gym as well with the whole new branding.
Yes, we hope to rebrand this whole area. Yesterday we went through and took down all the J logos, and hopefully soon we'll start putting up the new logo. The gym, the rebranding of the gym, the sidewalls, the gym floor, that's all going to make this all come together. And then if we get an outside facility, that too is going to be branded with this awesome logo.
How do you think that this is going to also bring more people to SUNY Jefferson, although like sports obviously aren't going on right now? How do you think this will really like enhance the sports department when you're kind of on a pause?
I think our social media, Brandon Noble and our social media, he does an outstanding job. I think that's going to, send a lot of tweets out, a lot of Instagram out, and just create some excitement here. The logo's fresh. I think a lot of people are going to love it, and we reach a lot of people on our social media.
What's the feedback you've gotten from like alumni, stuff like that? I mean, probably pretty positive.
We'll see.
Last week was good. so
Well,
far we're
yeah.
good.
Well, we did unveil it with our faculty and staff, and they all loved it. So hopefully, what do you guys think? You can talk to these guys. These guys can say something.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I think it is important to have something inclusive, the soldiers of white male soldiers.